Welcome to the wedding ceremony of Jessica and Chris. Let us all join together to offer our best wishes and our prayers as they come together as husband and wife. Who presents this woman to be married to this man?
Her stepmother and I do.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Blessings to both of you.
Thank you. Face each other, join hands. Marriage is the most important commitment that two people will make in a lifetime. Marriage offers the greatest of challenges to overcome, but in return, marriage gives love and strength and support for one another. It is the couple who perseveres and demonstrates unrelenting patience and faith that will obtain the highest form of happiness within their marriage. And a good marriage is dependent upon many factors, but the first prerequisite is a strong bond of friendship and a respect for one another. Your love for each other, it will grow with each passing day, but a willingness to accept each other's strong and weak points with understanding and with respect, this is the foundation of a strong marriage. Let us take a moment in honor of those who are not here this evening. Although death has separated us physically, faith and love have bound us eternally. Though we cannot see you, we feel that you're here. And though we cannot touch you, we feel the warmth of your smile as we began this new chapter in our lives. We pause to reflect upon wonderful grandparents and special friends who have shaped our character, who have molded our hearts. And may this special moment be a reminder of the memories that we have shared with them, and as a representation of the everlasting impact that they have made upon so many lives. Thank you. Let's bow our heads in prayer. Our most gracious God, we call upon you in the very midst of this celebration to be with Jessica and Chris, to walk with them during their days together as husband and wife. Grant that they both be filled with faith and with trust. Give them grace to live with each other in peace and harmony. May they always bear one another's weakness, but may they grow from each other's strength, and help them to forgive one another's failings, and grant them patience and kindness, cheerfulness, and the spirit of placing the well-being of one another ahead of oneself. These things we ask in your name. Amen. A wedding is a celebration of love and commitment. It brings together a man and a woman who have chosen to live the rest of their days together as husband and wife. The wedding is for today, but your marriage is forever. After the last song has been played, after the last candle this evening has been blown out, after the last picture has been taken and the guests have left and their wishes for a happy life together have been expressed, you will start your marriage. Your marriage together is a new journey that you will embark upon. All of the experiences and the circumstances that you have known as a single person will only enhance the new experience that you face together. Remember this one important piece of advice. Your marriage will thrive when you accept and understand the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual union that you're entering into this evening. When you accept the physical union, you agree to be there for each other. Remember, your presence is important. Throughout life, opportunities will come, but the most important thing to remember is that nothing takes the place of your presence and the time that you offer to each other. When both of these come together, a relationship can grow strong and trust can be established. You need to be there for one another emotionally. This has less to do with the physical aspects of expressing emotions as to the importance of understanding how important the kindness, the love, the happiness, and feelings of well-being each of you have for the other is expressed in real everyday life. Lastly, there's more to life than just the physical and the emotional side of living. There's someone bigger than who you are, someone who is willing to be there in good times and in bad times. God will always be there to offer you strength and peace and love when you need it. Don't deny this aspect of your marriage. It's just as important as the physical and the emotional. Remember, everything worthy in life is worth working toward. Your wedding day is easy. Your marriage will require work, understanding, forgiveness, love, patience, and acceptance. May I have the rings, please? You have chosen these rings as a symbol of your love and commitment. May these rings always remain a symbol of the covenant that you make this evening, and may your love for one another be as endless as the circle in which these rings are formed. As you take this ring, Chris, and place it upon Jessica's finger, repeat after me these vows of commitment. Jessica, with love I take you.
Jessica, with love I take you.
To be my own beloved wife.
To be my own beloved wife.
My dearest friend.
My dearest friend.
My most treasured companion.
My most treasured companion.
To love you, hold you, and to honor you.
To love you, hold you, and to honor you.
To console and protect you.
To console and protect you.
To mirror your highest values.
To mirror your highest values.
To be patient and kind.
To be patient and kind.
To live with you and to laugh with you.
To live with you and to laugh with you.
To give thanks for you always.
To give thanks for you always.
This I promise you from my heart.
This I promise you from my heart.
And with my soul.
And with my soul.
For all the days of my life.
For all the days of my life.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
Jessica, as you take this ring and place it upon Chris' finger, repeat after me. Chris, with love I take you.
Chris, with love I take you.
To be my own beloved husband.
To be my own beloved husband.
My dearest friend.
My dearest friend.
My most treasured companion.
My most treasured companion.
To love you, hold you, and to honor you.
To love you, hold you, and to honor you.
To console and to protect you.
To console and to protect you.
To mirror your highest values.
To mirror your highest values.
To be patient and kind.
To be patient and kind.
To live with you and to laugh with you.
To live with you and to laugh with you.
To give thanks for you always.
To give thanks for you always.
This I promise you from my heart.
This I promise you from my heart.
And with my soul.
And with my soul.
For all the days of my life.
For all the days of my life.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
In preparation, in honor, and in celebration of this wonderful wedding day, Jessica and Chris have taken the time to write a letter to one another. Each does not know what the other has written. In this letter, they express their love for one another, their commitment, their dreams, their aspirations, their hopes for the future. Today they're going to take these letters and they're going to place them inside of a memory box. And on their 5th wedding anniversary, they are going to open the box. They're going to share the bottle of wine and they're going to read the letters that they have written to one another. In just a moment, you will approach the box and you will add to it your special letters that you have written to one another. And as you seal the box together, and it will not be opened until your 5th wedding anniversary, there is only one reason to ever open the box. Should life and life's difficulties ever pull you apart, open the box, share the wine, the pictures, and go into separate rooms and read the letters that you have written to one another. And in this special moment, come back together, and together you will be reminded of the reasons that you chose one another and all the things that help shape the life that you have created together. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Jessica and Chris have chosen each other, declared their purpose before this gathering of family and friends. They have made a pledge to one another, symbolized by the giving and receiving of rings. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, I pronounce that they are husband and wife. And Chris, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Chris Lumpkin.